Hello everyone and welcome to the first in a new series of Factorio. Now this used to be my favourite game and I haven't played it in a real long time, but you know, just when you sit down and you just have that feeling that you just want to play a game. I actually haven't played this back since when it first came out. That's how long it's actually been, and a lot's changed. This is all completely new to me. And I've got to obviously get myself back in the swing of things when it starts with the game and stuff. I got to try and remember how to actually play. Now, I've left this open to start with, so if you want to play on the same map, then here's the map seed. So you can just copy that in and get the same thing. Obviously, there's all my settings and stuff. Okay, so we're just going to get straight in. Now, this is all completely new. This wasn't in it when I actually played it. That's how... I don't know how long this has been in the game, but... it just kind of used to dump you on the map and just go, there you go, enjoy. So this is Factorio Free Play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Get bullets from it. Ooh, we can demolish as well, apparently. Ah, so they've changed how you actually get your materials when you first start. See, it used to be a bit more tedious to actually start off because you had to start with absolutely nothing. But it seems like they're giving you a few iron plates to actually get started with this time. Now, the reason I picked this map seed is because, just bear with me a second, I'm actually planning on setting up in this area here. And plus there's not many enemies around the starting area, so it gives me a bit of freedom before we actually start getting attacked. It's not on peaceful mode, so I will get attacked when I start polluting enough. It's just the way it is. Get a few trees. I wish I could chop trees this fast, man. Dude has like arms of steel or something. Now, wood early on is extremely important, but it kind of falls off as you get further into the game. It's always kind of useful because you need it for power poles and stuff. But early on, you're kind of just using it for like early sources of power to power some of your machines and stuff. As will become apparent in a minute. I'll just trim these ones here so we get over 100 wood. So we've got a nice little backup there. Now, it used to be that you had to really rush the first day because everything became much harder on the first night because you couldn't really see anything. Where am I? There we go. I need to go up this way. So we're actually going to start off with some... do we want to start off with coal? Yeah, we do still have one burner drill, so we'll start with the actual iron plates first. And we'll use that wood that we just got. So we'll get this on here. Get this on here. And we'll just... oops. Right, how am I going to do this? Do it that way, and then we'll put this here. Now, when I go onto this one, split that there, and then we'll put the rest in this. So this is now going to start making us iron plates automatically. Whilst that's going, I'm actually going to look around and see if I can find any stone. There we go. Oh, look at that. There's a massive patch there. Again, stone is pretty important early on because you need these stone furnaces. And obviously to make a stone furnace, you need stone. Who would have thought it? Plus the fact that there's a massive stone patch right here is going to be really useful for like walling myself in to make sure I don't get damaged so quickly when stuff does actually attack me. There's a few people that's going to be sat watching thinking this is painful because of how slow I'm actually mining at the minute, but trust me, it used to be much worse. They never actually gave you a pickaxe when I first started. You actually build your first pickaxe. Right. Can we make anything now? Can make stone furnaces, a couple of burner drills. So we want a couple of these first. Burner drills are going to be the first thing that we need. Build that as well. So we've got it. And now we basically just need more iron. Is this waiting? No, it's not at the minute. Right, so because we know that's going to run out of energy soon because we're using these trees, well, the wood from the tree, should I say, it looks like it's going down much slower than what it used to, but you don't really want to rely on that. Coal lasts much longer. So for this, we'll put that there and that there. And we'll cut another couple of trees down because we're eco-terrorists. We actually are eco-terrorists in this game as well, which is kind of sad. Need a chest. Get a couple of chests actually. In fact, I'll get 3. And we'll put that on here. Oops. Want the chest there. And Q to get rid of it. And we'll split this wood here and here. So now we just basically want more of these mining tools for the time being. We're going to try to get automated as soon as we can. But to do that we need some starting materials, and we're going to need a decent-ish start to be able to do this stuff. Want another burner drill going. Again, we'll take this now. Whoops, I don't know why I didn't just take the entire lot out. And we'll load this up so it's got some in. As you see, this is burning much slower than what the wood does. Obviously the wood's nearly run out already. So take this out and we'll put this in this one. And then when the next 10 comes out, we'll put some in this one. Go. So now we've got these running for a little bit longer, which is good. We can start pumping some more of the coal into the ones up above. So we'll start with the miner because you don't get anywhere if you haven't got stuff in your miner. That sounds wrong, I know, but yeah, this has got plenty of wood in for now, so that's okay. But we'll switch it over as well anyway, and I got stuck. Now we've got us wood back, because again, you kind of want to save your wood stores because it's really useful for the power poles and stuff. And what's this on? That's still on 11. See how slow it's actually going down now. We'll load that in there. Load that into this one. That one's on 9. There we go, both on 14 for that again. We'll leave that for a bit now. And we'll get those plates back out. So now we could really do with one more burner for the stone here. And we'll just put a chest under that so it can be constantly going. How much do I actually need for this? 5. Again, stone's one of those things that doesn't get used much until you actually need it. So you don't want to over farm it early because you don't really need to. It's very easy to forget that you do actually need it. And we'll go get that coal again to fill it up with. I've actually got a lot of coal from that now. What are we on here? Split that and fill it in there, and then we'll put the rest in the stone miner because that's going to be kind of going on its own for a little bit. God, I miss this game. It is so fun to play when you get into it, and now it doesn't look like much at the minute because obviously it is a 2D game and it takes time to get into, but you'll see as I get more into the game how quick things get built up and how quick the actual game turns. Some more eco-terrorism. It's mainly just to stop these being in the way while I'm taking them down. Stops me getting stuck on stuff as I'm walking through. Now, the thing about this game is the aliens are in the game, but they do expand as well over time, just the same way as what your base does, but they also get really pissed off when you start polluting, and all this starts floating over. They're like, what the hell's this? You know, our land was fine before you showed up. Okay, so we've got some stone there. That is a little bit slower than what I'd like, though. But, again, we're not really in urgent need. We could do with more iron, though, that's the thing. So maybe make another burner drill. And, again, this will become apparent why soon. Go get some more coal. Yeah, there we go. See, we've got a 50 stack already now. Still going to split this because why not? There we go. Then we'll put some more coal in these because if you don't have coal in your coal miners, then everything's going to stop. 29, 17, you're the lowest. So these 3 coal miners are really doing work right now. This needs more in, which means the other one needs more in. That's not that bad, to be fair. Seems this needs a lot more. It's just all it is to begin with, is just amassing resources. So whilst that's going, we'll actually go back to the stone. And ignore the name in the corner. I haven't played this game, like I said, in absolutely ages. And I used to be a massive League of Legends player. So, obviously having my thing be Udia, because I used to be an Udia 1 trick, thanks to Trick2G. A little bit of a shout out from somebody who's a lot less famous, but yeah, he actually made me want to play that game, and then when that champion went downhill, it just didn't become fun anymore. And Riot is a bit of a scummy company, so I kind of avoid doing anything to do with them anymore. So first of all, we want our boilers, and then we want an offshore pump, which I need electronic circuit. So I actually need copper. I came all the way over here and I need copper. Now, copper's one of those things that you don't need much of early on, but it gets more required as you get further into things. Obviously, the more automated you get, the more electronics you're going to need. Every bit of electronics is always going to need electronic circuits, and electronic circuits need copper. Just bear with me a second, I just had an itch. So we'll get 1 burner drill going, we'll get 1 stone furnace going. Again, don't really need that much. Don't need as much as what we do with the other one. We've actually got a chest, so we're fine there. Do the same thing we did elsewhere. Let's get this going. Maybe put this into a chest, because I don't know how often I'm actually going to be coming back over here. Do I do that? Yes, I'll do it that way. And we'll go get some more copper again. Again, I'm trying to save that wood. There's a reason I'm doing it, you'll see soon. A lot of people who's playing this will probably use that wood straight up, but obviously I'm saving it for a purpose. So we've got a lot of coal going now, so we're fine here. What are these looking like? We'll put that in there. 24, 22, 17, so we'll split that and put some in there. 21, 7, so we'll put some in there. 19, it doesn't really need it right now. And then we'll split the rest and put it in here. Not in there, in this one, should I say. And then we need one of these. Again, I don't really like using these ones, because obviously I need resources to start working. But because I'm not actually coming back that often, I kind of need to do something about... I might actually use some of that wood in it, so that I've got enough copper going. Not copper, coal. God damn, confusion. For those of you who don't know, there's a massive heat wave in England at the minute, and I'm on a top floor flat, so it's absolutely boiling in this room with all the heat and stuff going. It's just ridiculous, and my brain's a bit fried because of the heat. That's part of why I've been holding off recording for so long, so I apologise about the gap. But that, just sitting in here with all the heat going is just ridiculous. Right, so we're alright in a situation here now. We want one of the offshore pumps. Now I've got to try and remember exactly how many offshore pumps can service one boiler and steam engine. Where am I? I'm in the right spot. So I'm going to put my electronics within the alcove, because if you lose your electronics, everything goes down. Pretty much later on, so that's like the most important thing. As you can imagine, like in real life, everything goes to shit if you lose your electric. So they've changed this as well. This used to sit a bit further out, I'm sure it did. Right, so we'll have this here, and they've changed the way it looks as well, I think. We're actually going to go 2 offshore pumps. Mainly because I'm greedy. I'm not going to get this finished in this episode. So we want a grabber, we want a thing there in the middle, then we want another grabber, and the thing there, so we want it here. What do they... No, that's correct, I think. I may need to move this second one, but it'll become apparent as I start getting into stuff a little bit more. And now we want the steam engines. The boilers first, then the steam engines. Just make as many boilers as we can. And I'm just going to pause for 2 seconds while these finish, so I can look up how many boilers and stuff actually go into this. And welcome back. So I'm just going to save the game just before we get into it. Apparently, from what I've just seen... Bear with me. It's 20 boilers and 40 steam engines. So as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot there. And a lot to build in the meantime. So we've got 12 boilers at the minute, so we're going to need a lot more. How much do we actually need for the boilers? So we need stone furnaces, so we need a lot more stones to begin with. So we'll go back and collect some more resources. Might as well take the coal while we're here and fill everything up again, because we're going to have a ton now coming through. Again, this might seem wasteful at the minute based on how much I've got, but it's always useful as coal. I think these can store 100 plates at a time, so I pressed the wrong button there, I meant to drop it in. I think there is a quick button to pick everything up, and I can't remember what it is, so see, we've run out of stuff on this one now. Shift, there we go. Thought it was shift, I'm just making sure. Can I... Nope, it's not going to let me do it that way. Okay, so we'll make another 12 of these. No, we won't. I may have made too many here. I think I just did. Obviously it were 20 boilers, wasn't it? Start making some steam engines. Now, the reason I'm building so much so soon is because I don't really want... Actually, I need pipe as well. I don't actually want this to kind of hold me up. There's a reason I'm building it in such a way. This is probably not the ideal way, but it's the same way that I did it previously, so I'm going to stick to that because it's what I know. And then we need the pipe. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we want the boilers first, and want to this way. Ah, they've changed the way this looks as well. This didn't used to be that way. What's that? And that's steam. Wait, it kicks steam out now? That may have just messed up my plan because that's... Oh, no. Wait, no, that is completely different. Huh. See, it didn't used to have steam on it. That may have messed up my design now. I don't know. We'll do it the way that I'm planning on doing it. Just turn it the other way. Yeah, we'll do it this way because I don't think it's going to go the way that I want it to, but we'll try it out and see how much it still lasts. So we've got 4, 5, 6. We've got 5 on each side. Now what happens if I connect the steam that way? It's just kicking steam into another boiler. I really think that has actually just messed up my plan. Because obviously I wanted it set up in such a way where it was kind of like this and have them linked together rather than having a long strip of them. But because I don't know what steam does now, I might be a bit screwed. I might have to half the size of it for now. How many am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll just go 10 for now, till we figure out what that steam does. Wait, you idiot, James. It's because the steam engine connects like that. So stupid. I am so stupid. So the way it used to work is you had them all in a line like this, and then you used to just connect them on the bottom like this and have a long strip of them, and they'd just service each other like that. Now, because this has just changed, I'm going to have to change the design a bit. I figured out what they've done. That minute when it clicks, it's just like diddly-did-doom. And for those who don't know, that were English countdown. Right. Am I going to have enough? I'm not going to have enough room on this one now for that. So we're going to need more pipe. Always more resources, always more things to do. Now we're looking on the coal front. Plenty. Forget you could... I was actually holding shift then. I think I actually held control by accident. Ooh, good timing. Just fill these up now because we've got enough. That was perfect timing, looking at it just about to stop. So those are full. This one's stopped. Fill this up. And we'll fill this up. Just fill everything up until we run out, basically. We're not going to get all the way over to the copper and stuff at the minute. Let's see what this is on. Oh, we might. Again, that were really close. We'll put the stuff in there because that goes quicker. So we've got a good thing going there now. That's still got a fair amount in it. We've got a fair amount of copper. And now I need more pipe. Iron plate, which I didn't pick up because I'm stupid. And it's just about to be full, so good timing again. Okay. I'm actually going to make a couple of these, to be fair, because I prefer this type. There we go. I'm actually going to use a lot of these pipe to grounds here. Get rid of that. Because the thing is, when the pipes are obviously there, it's solid, so you can't walk through it, whereas if you do... Well, that's a lot more distance than it used to. So now I can walk through that gap and obviously potentially put things there. So we want a steam engine. Which side? No, we don't want the steam engine, we want a boiler. I promise I won't be this stupid the entire way through. Don't make promises you can't keep, James. So, because it gives me a bit more freedom, I'm going to put one of those in the middle. Gives me a bit more gap to put things in if I need to. It lets me check that there's no issues either, because you can see the water running through it. And then you want, obviously, the steam engines connected to it. And that's 2 steam engines to each one. So these need fuel, these don't. These just need electricity to support the self. Which is why I left this space in the middle, which will again make more sense soon. For the meantime though, we'll get these trees out of the way. Eco-terrorism continues. I think you actually get a flamethrower later on, so you can just burn all this down. Which obviously saves a lot of time, but obviously you lose your wood for it. Okay, right, so we've got that going there, and we need a few more of these boilers going. Whoops. I didn't put the thing in the middle. Again, I know there's a lot of misclicks, but it's going to happen. And some people are probably screaming at me because, like, why have you got... You don't need these pipes in the middle. Well, again, that's just personal preference. That's just something I've always done. Whoops, I should have made 7. Oh well. Can always make one more. And we'll get the boilers going this way. We'll set the boilers on first. Again, people are going to look at this and think it's messy. But I don't really care. My game, my rules. So for now, we're just going to leave this as 5. And we're going to make some more steam engines. What do I need for those again? Iron. Ton of iron. So see, this is why it was important to get the iron started early on. I forgot to press shift again. Because I'm stupid. Keep these filled. At least we know they all need filling at the same time then. Again, I've seen some people start this and they put absolutely tons into these coal burners. The coal burning digger things. These. Burner mining drill. I don't like sitting on them too long. In a couple of minutes they'll all be gone, to put it simple. And then they're just useless because you can't recycle them, they just get binned. I forgot about that one. And we'll get us copper while we're here. Get us stone while we're here. Again, we've got a lot more stone than we need, and there's only this one going, because there's no manufacturing process involved at the minute. Again, notice I said at the minute, when you make walls, you need stone bricks, which they go through the furnace the same way. Okay, so we'll get some more of these steam engines. Obviously, we need a lot more. It's 31 iron plates per steam engine. So as you can see, there's a ton that goes into it. Maybe this was a little bit too small for the amount of stuff that I need. But again, it's more about starting off. You can always expand as you get stuff going. For the meantime, at the minute, obviously this is a long distance from where I'm mining, but the important thing is to get up and running. Again, like I said, this has all completely changed to how it used to be when I played it. We have got too many boilers for the minute, but we're gonna eventually expand into that. Excuse me. Literally just waiting on iron now. Could expand more. I think I'm gonna actually have to. Get another one of these going, it's not gonna hurt anything. Again, I should have maybe had another one going, but it happens. 50. And 50 again. We're only getting one steam engine per thing. But obviously these are going to get replaced in a few minutes, so when they get replaced, then the amount of stuff it kicks out is also going to go up. So we need 3 more. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to finish this episode here, and on the next one I'll have this section built up. So as always, people, thank you for watching.